shift gears a little bit. Blaze, because I know Kendall ain't watched it yet, which I should encourage Kendall to watch it. But how did you feel about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? We gonna do the whole series. Normally we do step by step, play by play on our show, but we are gonna do the whole series from beginning to end because for me, and I'm sorry, I know you were about to start talking, but I'm on my levels right now, so excuse me, brother. but as far as Falcon and the Winter Soldier, for me, it didn't really pick up to episode 3. I had no interest in reviewing it at that point, and until that point. So I'll let you go ahead and give the listeners your experience and what you feel about it from its inception.
I like the series overall, especially like the last few episodes. Like they turned it up on there, but I agree with you. It wasn't like WandaVision was. It immediately drew you in.
Mm-hmm.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, it took a look. It was a slow build, but I like the direction they went with the characters. I like the direction they went with the story because like a lot of people like at the end of Endgame when he took on the mantle as Captain America, nobody really was like, I don't think it kind of took on like they thought it would, so they needed a backstory for it. It was good.
Yeah, and he'd already been Captain America in the comic books at that point for a few years now. From Endgame is what we're speaking to, but like I said, I think we needed some cinematic background on this. So Trey, how did you feel about it when you first saw it, the first episode?
I loved it though. Like, but that I think that was more so my fanboy was just kind of jumping out. You know what I mean? And I was excited to be watching it. You know what I mean? So I do agree though. It really didn't start kicking up until about like the third after that. You know what I mean? Third episode after that, but. I liked it. Like I know Jerome said he didn't he really didn't care for the costume, and I actually thought it was dope that they made it just like the comic book. You know what I mean? Like, but I also do think too, which Jerome did state they should change it up when they actually put them back in the movies. You know what I mean? To more of a movie.
They always change the costumes.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Yeah, I think they will too. I just thought it was very dope and very fanboyish for them to put him in the same, like damn near verbatim costume that he has in the comic book. So
I mean, it had his geopolitical takes on it. Like it was a lot in it for it to be. What was it, like 6-7 episodes?
Six episodes.
Short. It was short, but they put a lot in there.
They didn't give you too much. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how Disney is, but it still was good though. Like what we got.
What Trey was referring to is Disney. They told the line as far as when it came to political stuff and social issues.
Yeah.
They gave you a little bit of it in the show, but they didn't want to dive. They didn't want to dive too. Yeah, they definitely tiptoed around everything.
They actually went deeper than I would think Disney would go.
Me too.
With the anarchist characters, like because you were sympathetic to them even though they were doing some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And so what Blaze is referring to, if y'all haven't seen the Captain America and the Winter Soldier, it's a group called the Flag Smashers in there, and they were the groups that weren't snapped. So what their whole plans was to return the world into what it was before Thanos snapped, or during the snap. I'm sorry.
Before the blip.
Before the blip is what they call it. I call it the snap. I hate the blip. That shit is corny as hell. But that's what Marvel want to ride with. So I guess we're gonna call it the blip. But anyway, so they wanted to return the world to what it was when half the population was gone before the blip. I mean, during the blip, because once everybody returned after the blip, they got displaced, and the governments weren't taking care of them. They didn't have any safe havens for them, any camps. They pretty much were just left on their own, and the government was really really mishandling it, and that was pretty much what the whole series was based upon.
Yeah.
Which what's that?
I thought
I was muted. My bad.
No, you good. But Kendall, that's why I said you definitely got to check this series out, man, because Marvel's doing a really good job, and Disney as well. Like I said, they told a lie when it comes to certain shit.
Yeah.
But like Falcon and Winter Soldier was very enjoyable, especially with the I like the fact that they brought Isaiah Bradley in there, which is the black Captain America. Yeah. And the reason I really enjoyed it was kind of personal to me because y'all already know I served 10 years in the military. My grandfather was a Tuskegee Airman. And the experiments that were done, to Isaiah Bradley, like they took it in a comic book form and made it more realistic. Like they showed you, like he was one of the people who survived the super soldier experiments, and then regardless that of the fact that he survived and he went and rescued his team and whatnot, the government still did some fuck shit to him. So we, you know what I'm saying, like we got to see this from a firsthand experience, and the kind of like I said, with these social issues, I was not expecting Marvel to dive that deep into.
Kendall would definitely did that part,
right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Now one thing that this series did not do for me at all was it did like. We saw Falcon dealing with the issues with his home and trying to keep his family's business and actually go get a loan. But when he went to the banks wouldn't give him a loan, even though he was an Avenger and they recognized him to be an Avenger. At the end of the series, him becoming Captain America. To me, they didn't do a good enough job explaining to his motivation to actually wanting to carry that shield, because we know what those colors and all that stuff represents. Yeah. But even with them introducing Isaiah Bradley, it still was kind of like Isaiah Bradley didn't give him enough motivation to me, so for him to actually want to pick up that mantle, because he understood what it was as a black man to carry those stars and stripes.
I think it was a combination of Isaiah Bradley. I think it was a combination of Captain America and Bucky.
Okay.
Captain America left him the shield, and Bucky the whole series was like, Steve left you that shield. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like, and then with everything coming with Isaiah Bradley, I think it was a combination of all three of them.
Yeah,
and that's the reason he ended up doing it. But.
And that's what I said. That to me, like I said, they didn't do a good enough job of tying it all together.
Well, you could tell he had some turmoil with it, but they never did like say like when it snapped where he was like, you know what, I want to do this.
Because even his reluctancy to carry the shield at the beginning of the series, they didn't. They never really gave it to you. Like okay, so we got it. Like he didn't feel like he was worthy. He felt like the shield wasn't his. It was all personal issues. It really was. But then they tried to tie in the social elements with it, and it didn't work to me. You feel me? So like when go ahead, Trey.
I was going to say, I think Captain Hitler too. When he lost it, I think that also had a lot to do with, you know what I mean, like why he was like. Did you
just call
Captain Hitler?
Captain Hitler. Hey, he tried to slide that in there, dog.
Hey, Kendall, remember that name, Captain Hitler? You gonna immediately know who I'm talking about when you watch it.
Captain who?
Captain Hitler. It's basically U.S. agent. What was his name? John Walker.
That's his name now. U.S. agent.
Yeah, U.S. I think it's John Walker. Let me see.
It's John Walker.
But I think him kind of like being overwhelmed by being Captain America. And
I don't think he was overwhelmed. Once he took that serum, like he tweaked out.
No, I could see him. I could see him leading to it. Like before he took it, I said, "No, dude, gonna take the serum somehow."
Yeah. Because
you could just tell, like, bro, like he really
got beat up a couple times. He was like, "I don't think I'm ready for this."
Yeah. Because them flag smashers was handing it to him.
What's their name? The Dormage? How you pronounce that?
Dora Milaje. That was what made him crack.
That's what did it.
That's what did it. Yeah. Once he got.
Because he said it, he was like, they ain't even got no serum. Like he was like,
hey, look, Kendall, like Blaze said, it's a scene. I ain't gonna give you too much, bro. But
no, this is we in heavy spoiler territory now. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Kendall got to get it now.
So listen, so the U.S. agent, he was a Captain America now. You know what I I mean?
Well, no. He started off. Okay, so basically he was replacing. Yeah, he was replacing Captain America.
Yeah, he had replaced Captain America, the new Captain America. Look, and so I can't pronounce that name, but Dora Milaje, bro.
No, Dora Milaje.
Dora Milaje, yeah. The Dora Milaje showed up. Hey, he like trying to be all like, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, and Falcon looked at him and said, "Dog, you might as well fight Bucky."
Oh God! He told him. He said, "Bro, you about to lose this battle."
He said, "You better off fighting them."
One thing I loved about that scene, bro, is he tried to white man his way out of it. He like you know how white man like pat you on the back and they be like, "Oh, buddy, calm down." Hey, the Dora Milaje was not going, bro. Soon as he patted her on the back, bro, she got right with dude shit, bro. She started whooping dude.
Hey, listen, bro. Bucky is a super soldier, bro. Falcon said, "Fam, you better off fighting dude."
This is a regular human.
With them, bro. This is a regular human. Yeah, they wasn't playing no games.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Bro,
Wakanda forever.
it was definitely one of the best scenes in the series. Try. That's why I said.
Yeah,
that's why I said, Kendall, it's only 6
Yeah.
episodes. Definitely try to check it out, bro. Because honestly, with
I don't have Disney Plus, but do you have it on Plex?
yeah, it's on Plex. It's on Plex.
I'll send you the Disney Plus login.
Yeah. Either way, I got the whole series on Plex, even if you know.
Yeah.
But
okay.
but honestly, this is the first series I would recommend to you, because I know you ain't a huge fan of the Marvel cinematic universe or whatnot. But with them trying to tackle social issues and doing it in a Disney way, you know what I'm saying? I think you'll enjoy it.
They did a good job, but they could have delved deeper. But I think they did a good job.
Yeah,
though.
Check it out.
Yeah, because my major issue with it, like I said, is they just didn't give me they didn't give Anthony Mackie enough social reasons to why he wouldn't want to carry those stars and stripes. Now, personal reasons of him wanting to be a quote unquote hero because Anthony Mackie, and I know y'all feel me. He was ignorant to a lot of social issues, and he played because he just wanted to be a straight up. He just wanted to be a hero. That's all he wanted to be. Yeah. So like him being ignorant to social issues, and the series trying to tackle his ignorance to those social issues and being let him know like, hey, no, like you need to step up a little bit more when it comes to your people. Like to me, it didn't put a button, and that was the main issue I had. Now, as far as the costume goes, I love the fact that they gave him the comic book accurate Falcon Captain America costume, but the issue I had with it didn't work for cinema. And I mean, it worked because it was a TV show. But as far as like, if you think about the evolution of Captain America's costume from Avengers 1 to Endgame and whatnot, like they gave it more realistic twist. You know what I mean? So it never felt like comic book ish, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Like all the costumes felt like they was practical and tactical at the same time. You know what I mean? From Captain America all the way to Iron Man, even Black Widow and everybody else. Like so, you know what I mean? Like it was a level of realism to those costumes. Like so, when you see a comic book accurate costume on screen, it kind of ruins the realism to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like because that costume was white as fuck. Like let us not. It was white as fuck.
It was like the first Captain America costume,
right?
Yeah,
and like from a tactical perspective, and I'm gonna use my military background on this. Like you want stuff a little bit subdued. You don't want to be shiny. You don't want your enemy to see you coming. This motherfucker was flying through the air with a white ass costume on, throwing shields. Right. He hit the dude at the beginning. He hit the dude at the beginning of the episode in the ribs so hard with that damn shield, bro. I almost had a heart attack. Dude was just standing around minding his business, bro. And next thing you know, he get a fucking shield to the ribs, nigga. Like, God.
I can't say I was let down for about 4 seconds when he showed the costume, bro, because when Bucky brought that briefcase with it in it from Wakanda, bro, I thought he was finna be in all black diamonds.
Yeah, right.
I definitely thought it was gonna be. I
thought it was gonna be cold. Bro. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I'm gonna tell you now, the action sequences and the way he utilized the costume is without him having super serum, like was incredible. Like that shit was fire, bro. Like I can't even hold you.
The action insane, Kim. Like it's insane, bro. Like the shit he was doing with, I'm like, this motherfucker is serious. Straight up.
Yeah, like when the flag. What's the main flag smasher name? I can't even think of her name right now.
I don't think nobody saw that shit.
I didn't see it because Kendall wasn't on screen. But anyway, okay. So the main flag smasher when she was like punching the shield and he put the wings in the ground. That shit was fire.
Yeah.
Hey, Blaze is dying, and we can't see you, Kendall, because you're not talking. I got it on speaker view, so you got.
I see.
Yeah, I know. That's why I see.
No, I'm talking about me. I'm hosting the show. I can't see him at all. But anyway, check out the series. It's worth checking out. I enjoyed it. Like I said, the only thing I didn't understand was his motivation to want to become Captain America. That was my biggest hang up on the series. So hopefully they do it in season 2.
It seemed more of a standard. It didn't seem like in the vein of the series we got. I know we only got WandaVision so far, but it seemed more standalone than a part of the series.
Right.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
No, it did. Yeah.
All right. So moving right along. Go ahead, Trey. I'll let you.
Horrible Combat.
Yes, that's what I was about to say, dog. What say it again,
Never
Trey?
spell it with a C again, sir.
Horrible Combat.
Horrible Combat, dog. Listen.
Horrible Combat.
That's definitely what we're gonna call that movie, dog.
Well, I'm glad. All right.
Kendall, I know you've seen Mortal Kombat, right, Kendall?
I did. Well, yes. Okay. 2 parts of that. I tried to watch it twice, and I fell asleep.
Hey, as you should have.
Okay.
Hey, listen, dog. That movie was not good.
Okay.
And when I saw the first 7 minutes of it, prior to the film coming out, I was like, bro, I said, this shit looks incredible. I said, please, please don't let this be the best part of the movie.
Look, they tricked us. Thanks, WB. They tricked us.
They tricked us, bro. Listen, bro.
They tricked us, bro.
This nigga Shang Tsung walking around with this motherfucking Nicki Minaj lace front, bro. The whole fucking movie, bro. I said, what the fuck is this, bro? I'm like,
hey, I didn't even know that was Shang Tsung. Bro, I said that's not him,
bro. That's the same thing I said.
I said this better be like the host of Mortal Kombat, dog. Before they get to the door.
I don't know how they messed this up so bad, man.
Looking like a bad bitch.
Bro, listen, that movie was definitely some mid. Hey, what we said, we're gonna start writing these movies by the sack of weed. Hey, that movie was some mid. There's some Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie. That was definitely some Reggie.
Man, I was so disappointed. The best sequences in the film was the very beginning with Scorpion and Sub-Zero. All the Sub-Zero scenes was fire.
Was fire.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero was the monster.
Yeah, you could tell they didn't have a screenwriter. They just had moments that they want to make in the film, and they just thought that, oh well, this is just going to be mind numbing entertainment. And to me, like I said, the beginning was so well done, and the story just of the Scorpion's family. The only thing that didn't make sense to me was that he was speaking Japanese and Scorpion was speaking Chinese. They didn't understand each other, but he knew his name. So I was like, how do you even know this character's name? Whatever. You know what I mean? But like, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to dismiss that, but I'm still
I thought that's what that was anyway. I thought they were.
Yeah,
one was Chinese and one was
exactly. They always been that, but the thing is they've always spoke English. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's never been like one speaking Japanese and one speaking Chinese.
I think they were modeling it off of. Have you seen the? Because it was actually kind of depicted off of the just the Scorpion story a little bit, off of the WB, the animated series for Scorpion.
Yes. Okay.
Scorpion story.
Yeah, and that's
so
what. Go ahead. No, that's what I thought they was doing as well, because I definitely seen that animated film. So that's what I thought they was doing as well.
If y'all, I don't know if you caught that, Blaze, yet, but it's way better than the movie, by the way.
Yes.
But that's kind of what in the beginning of how that show or movie starts, the animated film. It's like a fight scene, and I ain't gonna ruin it, but it's very similar to that. I'll just say that. And they were speaking, it wasn't English, basically, from what I remember. I don't. Like, I remember that part being like subtitled. It's very similar. Similarly, is that a word?
Yes. Yeah. Well, then we're gonna make it a word if it ain't a word.
Similarly.
Yes.
Similarly. There it is.
That's it.
But I definitely didn't understand what they were doing with that movie, man. But let me start over. I do understand what they're doing in that movie. What they're doing is they're prepping for part 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clearly, they clearly trying to make it a franchise.
Right. What and it's just like, you messed that up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what I don't get is how Marvel could come out with 15 joints and all of them smacking, and y'all can't make one movie with a story y'all already got set.
You know why, Blaze? Because WB is notoriously for jumping the gun. They notorious for, instead of planning things out and let it naturally develop, they want to try to catch up to the MCU. The MCU has took 10 years. Well, at this point, it's probably about 12, 13 years now to develop. Yeah. And like I said, like, if you go back and watch, the first Iron Man film is probably the best film out of the films that started the MCU. Because the films that started the MCU included the first Thor movie, the first Iron Man movie, and the first Hulk movie with, before it was, God, I can't think of his name, man. What's the gentleman name that played in the Hulk movie with the Abomination?
Oh, okay.
The first one?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah,
because they switched that actor once they started.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up right now. Yeah. So you got the Incredible Hulk was the one in 2008. That was supposed to be the start of the MCU, and the person
who about the Hulk.
The Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, the Incredible Hulk 2008. That was the movie that was supposed to start off the MCU along with Iron Man 1 and Thor 1. And I'm trying to figure out the guy's name because they didn't want him back for the film. So Edward Norton played Bruce Banner. Okay. And they did not want him back. Yeah. That was the one with the Abomination. And then they recast him for let me see. I'm pulling up the Avengers movie now. Oh shit, Avengers.
This Mortal Kombat, it just didn't have no character to it. Like you ain't know.
Bro, listen. They could have.
Mark Ruffalo is who they recast.
Mark Ruffalo,
yeah,
but
but
they could have made that shit like 3-4 hours long, bro. We'd have
And
watched it.
why are they friends with Kano? Like
exactly, that made no sense at all.
Right,
and Kano had funny parts, but like even to my
that
point,
ain't Kano though.
Right, that's not Kano.
Right.
And my issue with
Kano has the little dumbass funny shit. You know, he always had them stupid sly ass comments, but he wasn't no funny man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my issue with Kano was, bro, like he was funny, but like if you really listen to the film, his like when he chimed in, the way they cut the audio was horrible. The music during the fight scenes, everything after that first Scorpion scene, the music was horrible. It made no sense. The music in the film didn't get better. The score is what they call it. I'm sorry to use my proper Hollywood term. The score of the film didn't get better until the very end scene where Scorpion and Sub-Zero fought. That's when the score actually got better. And I was waiting for his descendant to actually become Scorpion.
Yeah,
they didn't
that's
even,
what I thought was gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. They didn't even explain where the fuck Scorpion came from.
Right.
I mean, we knew from the animated film, but
they gave you like 20 seconds of dude telling them like, oh yeah, he in hell waiting to get loose. Like what? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't tell you how he he was the only one that was sitting there that was dead in the beginning.
Yeah, they did a bad job with this movie.
Yeah.
And then like how you acquire your powers, like that was also just meaningless to me.
Right. What did they call? What did they call? What did they refer? Where did they refer to it as? You acquiring your power as your what? They had a word for it.
It was a term for it. I can't remember what the term was.
Did they say inner power or something?
No, it was a word like a con or a karna. A karna, I think it was.
Yep, a karna. Yep.
Yeah, man. They boxed this film so bad.
Yeah, hey, Melina was looking fire though.
Right.
Hey, low key, she was strapped.
Hey, listen, bro.
I was lusted.
Hey, I'm dead because my homeboy definitely hit me and he's like, man, they make him thick in Outworld. I was like, all right, bro.
hey, listen. And I know what scene y'all talking about too, dog. Listen. They was out in Outworld, bro. Like it looked like almost like some desert mountain type of shit. Mm-hmm. And bro, it showed all of them walking together, and they did the back shot. I said, damn.
She was,
damn.
The best, the best directed in Mortal Kombat.
Whatever scene she was in, I was tuned in.
Right, the best directed in Mortal Kombat. So anyway.